Hello, welcome. So today I wanted to be talking to you guys about trimming your own bangs. So I know there's a lot of bad mojo out there with people trimming their own bangs at home or just having bangs in general. And so I kind of just wanted to put out there that whatever is best for you, you need to do what is good for you. If you feel like you're more confident having bangs, any kind of bangs, side swept bangs, full bangs, curtain bangs, then you need to do what you think is comfortable for you and just be super confident in that. So I am going from curtain bangs and I'm gonna go to like a side swept bang. I've been growing my bangs out for a while and I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to shoot this video so I can trim my bangs or else I'm just gonna do it and then you guys would miss out. So the stuff that you're gonna need today are a comb and just a pair of scissors. I would recommend if you don't have nice scissors, which not everybody's going to, don't use for this just like regular kitchen shears or paper shears. Go to like your local beauty store and get a pair of scissors that you can use to trim your bangs. Okay, so for me, I like to trim my bangs dry because your hair tends to, when you cut it, bounce up if you're cutting it wet. And so I feel that I get a more estimated length if I'm cutting my hair dry. And I can also see any mistakes that I make or anything that looks off better than when they're wet, and I can remedy it and style them as need be. Well, we're just gonna jump right in. Okay, so I have my bangs, and everybody's bangs are gonna look different if you've grown them out. Mine are pretty long. They come to, yeah, right there. So I'm wanting to get like a side swept bang look. So what you're gonna do is you're going to comb your bangs towards the center of your face. And then you're gonna use your fingers to figure out where you want them to lay, and you can pull them over to see where it's going to start. So I want the shortest part of my bangs, so starting that kind of curve or that side swept look, I want it to start at my eyebrow. So I'm going to use my fingers and I'm going to have them at an angle, and I'm going to start kind of just a little bit below my eyebrow just because I don't want to go too short and then have them look different. So once you feel like you've figured out where you want your bangs to start, where you want them to end, that's when you can start cutting. So just comb them all straight and towards the center of your face and figure out where you want them, and then you're going to start cutting. So you're going to take your scissors, and I'm going to be point cutting. So don't be nervous if you're going along with me, but just go slow. I mean, it's better to have your bangs a little bit longer and then just go shorter if need be. Because, I mean, hair does grow back, but that kind of 2 weeks of your bangs looking weird, it does definitely make you feel a little less confident. Okay, so you're going to take your scissors and you're going to point cut. And you're going to follow your fingers. Be careful not to cut your fingers. You're going to follow the guide with your finger all the way to that point. If you need to readjust, do so, because I don't want you to cut yourself. All right, and then you can let them go and just kind of see where they lay. So that's a little bit longer than I'm wanting. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to angle my fingers just a little bit more and then get just that small amount that's left right there. Again, be careful not to cut your fingers if you feel like you need to cut yours more. And just go slow so that you don't cut off more than you want. And yes, it's really hard to do this. It makes you kind of cross-eyed because you're trying to see. Alrighty. Feel that like that's a little bit better. And then as you guys can see, there is kind of like this long piece right here that looks just a little off. So this is where I'm actually going to go in, and you're going to keep it on this side here. You're not going to over direct it forward at all. You're just going to kind of keep it on the side where your hair does lay, and you're going to go back through and you're going to point cut that large amount off. And I think it needs just a little more. Alrighty, and then now it's just kind of bulky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb my bangs up. And I'm going to point cut them just a little bit, just to break up that harshness that we created when we cut into the bangs to get that length. So a little bit wispier. Alrighty. So then another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring probably just this side, because I like how this is laying. I do, like I said before, I was growing my bangs out from curtain bangs, so I had a very large amount of bangs, and these have pretty much grown out. But I had very thick bangs, and I would kind of push them to the side and make them piecey to style them. So I do have a lot of bang that I'm continuing to cut the length, but I do have a lot back here that I've kind of like pushed out of the way. So this is still a lot of bang. So it is a little bit more bulky than I'm sure your hair is going to look, unless you are kind of in the same boat as me where you're trying to grow out your bangs a little bit, or grow them out from going from a full bang to side swept bangs. Okay, so I'm gonna take this portion that I feel like is a little bit chunkier, and as you can see, I've just kind of followed the line of my bangs. And I'm going to pull it straight up. I'm gonna leave the length here because I'm fine with that. And I'm again going to kind of go in and just point cut this through here to make it lay just a little bit more wispy and not look so bulky. Which they still look a little bulky because I have a lot of bang. Right. So I like how that lays. I feel like that looks really good. It's definitely a lot shorter, and I feel like it frames my face nicely. I haven't styled my hair or anything, so it doesn't look like perfect, but once you style it and get the products in there that you like and everything and get some volume, it will look really great. So I hope this video helped you guys and gave you a couple of tips on how to trim your bangs at home. And again, do what you think is best for you and how you feel most comfortable and confident in how you wear your hair. If bangs are what you want to do, then get bangs. I don't feel like it's a decision that I've ever regretted. I feel like it helps me feel more confident in how I look. And again, in between haircuts can always be, it's a night and day difference. You're like, oh my gosh, one day I hate my hair, trim your bangs, and you're like, it's great. I can go a little bit longer without having to go into the salon. So I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit, even if it's just a couple of days before you have to go into the salon and get your hair cut. I hope it helped you out. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.